if you find the ideas useful, I hope that they're good to you, that you might take some of these methodologies, these theories, these ideas, and fortify yourself and strengthen yourself and find courage against the wild world that we live in. Lately is, can we carry forward the light? I found light. I found light in the ancient Greeks in their art of questioning and in their art of rhetoric, which explains so much of language and motivation and persuasion and messaging. I can't say that it makes the entire world make sense to me, but through those lenses, I find great comfort. It somehow makes sense that the world is so senseless through a rhetorical lens, I think. The motivations, the intents, the large scale interactions become more clear to me through the lens of rhetoric, to realize that there are competing interests that are fed through the medium of language, and then there's an art to decoding and analyzing and ripping apart all that's happening around us through these art forms. As I've said many times before, I think philosophy and rhetoric are free. Those are things that are free to you, and so I will always have some free books available. I will always have this free newsletter available as long as I can, anyway. And we'll always have some free videos for you to watch, because this is the birthright of the human, I think, or at least that we've built. It's the tradition. Since the ancient Greeks, it is essentially the tradition of Western civilization, I think, is right there, right there where Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle wrestling with these problems that we wrestle now with today. And so their light carries forward through the libraries, and from the burning of Alexandria, and from the fall of Constantinople when enormous cannons blasted down the walls. Maybe there's some apocryphal element there, but scholars flooded out from Constantinople, fled throughout Europe, and there you have the Renaissance, and they carried their little books, their copies of Plato and Aristotle, and it comes to me now through, the work of people who built Wikipedia, and they built Project Gutenberg.